Bryant to the rim. Whoa.
It's about what, doing it big or going home. I'm focused on my plan, in my mind in the zone. I wanna be one of the greatest that ever made it, one of the best that did it, coming with it. Understand this is all I think about, all I ever wanna do, all I ever work for. So ain't no giving up, and up to the limit, just to win it is a must. Now you see what it takes to be on top, don't stop. Now you see what it takes to be on top, don't stop.
Bryant for the win. He is a remarkable talent. I mean, he got into one of those zones, and I've said it many times. It's all right for regular players to get in a zone, but when you're the best player and you get in a zone, that shouldn't be fair. And it wasn't fair.
Access, watch the progress, can't be done, man, I'm the champion.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Worldwide Laker Talk. Here with my man Quincy Belafonte. Had to get him on the scene real quick. We got a few things we wanted to talk about. I feel like we have enough of a sample size of what this team could be, what this team is gearing towards, and what the team is looking like. So that's why I wanted to jump on and have this show and ask the first question to you, Quincy. Do you like the LeBron James and Luka Doncic tandem so far?
Yeah, I do. I don't know why people didn't think they'd be able to play together.
I didn't get that either.
I mean, these two others probably the higher IQ basketball players in the league. They were going to figure it out. And I don't think folks who don't pay attention really saw LeBron been trying to get off the ball for years. That's why he was excited. I mean, even when we had Lonzo Ball, he was comfortable being off the ball. When we had Rondo, he was comfortable being off the ball. It's just when we got Westbrook, he was like, give me the ball back.
I'm gonna need that rock. Get that rock up.
Get that back. So everybody assumed like he could be off the ball, but no. And it seemed like, I think because he's off the ball, what you're saying that he's playing more on defense because he don't have to
expend so much energy.
Spend so much energy on playmaking. Luka, you handle that. So now he's playing actually both sides of the ball more efficiently because he's able to be off the ball more. So you seeing that Luka kind of has helped him a lot more as far as his energy level and being able to play on defense. And I think it's going the other way too, that you seeing Luka being able to feel he jumping past lanes and get more effort because he know if he do get tired, you got two other people in LeBron and Austin Reeves can also play, make, and create for other players. So I just think that balance right there. And then I just think that, guys know that AD ain't there. So they working on defense because you don't have that person back there to erase those mistakes. But I think, man, we got two dogs that's just, once they get in the game, the energy level, and that's Vando and Derek Finney-Smith.
Yeah,
man. They'll. It seemed like everybody defense just go up a whole different level when those two are on the court. So I see the vision. And tell you the truth, Jackson Hayes haven't looked bad.
No, he haven't actually.
Or go ahead.
I said no, he haven't actually. I don't think Jackson Hayes looked bad, man. And to your point too about LeBron and Luka, people saying they didn't know if they would play together. It's funny that so many people were saying like they the exact same player. I don't agree with that. I don't think their game is similar in that they like to distribute. They like to get rebounds. You know what I mean? They like to push the ball. But I also think there's a big difference. I think Luka's game is closer to James Harden game than it is to LeBron's.
Yeah.
In regards to pressing the issue, going to the rim, in regards to his playmaking ability, his threes. I think the game is a little different. And also, Luka is a closer. We've been saying for years that LeBron needs a closer next to him. I think Luka is more of a closer than LeBron is. And I don't think people take that aspect into consideration when they talk about they're the exact same player. I'm like, no, at the end of the game, Luka want that ball and Luka want to go to the rack. Luka want to make those plays. Even in this little stretch where he hasn't been playing that well, every game he has still made a big play in the fourth quarter. Like
Yeah, back-to-back threes.
Yeah,
He
he been shooting like shit the whole game. He'll make back-to-back threes. The other game, it wasn't against the Clippers. It was the game before the Clippers where he shot that Timberwolves shot that one-legged on the way out of bounds 3-pointer in the fourth quarter, and all those shots were shots that we needed. So he can show up in the moment. And he said, "I'm not used to shooting on this court yet, but I'm getting there." So yeah, I agree with you on all aspects of what you were talking about in regard to his his game and how they are blending together. And Doncic admitted too, he said like LeBron has been playing really well off the ball. He said, but I need to learn to play a little better off the ball. He said that's different for me, and I'm trying to learn how to play off the ball a little better. And I think once they kind of figure out that dynamic, because right now what they're doing is basically strictly off talent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like trying to build the chemistry. Joe Torre said the Lake Show is back. Trying to build that chemistry, trying to like know where each other like the ball, learning each other's tendencies. You know, we're still in the process of that, and we're winning games while we're in that process. I don't know if people remember when the Miami Heat were in that process, they lost like 9 games in a row, and it didn't look like they was gonna figure it out. And everybody was like, "Oh, this is experiment going bad." Like, no, you got some time. You got to take some time to figure this out. But I think this team is having a little better time figuring out the chemistry thing as they go. And I think some of that is attributed to, LeBron's not as young as he was then. So he's got a little more wisdom. I attribute that to him. He might have a little more wisdom and knowledge of how to move in this situation and how to do it because he's been there before. And I also think a lot of is coaching. I think Luka, not only Luka, but LeBron and the rest team has really bought in to what the coaching staff is trying to employ them to do. And because of that, I think that's why we're getting some of these results without Luka even like, dude, these games Luka been playing. I want to say what you say, like 70%. We getting like 70% Luka.
Yeah, maybe I was maybe like 65%.
65, yeah, 65,
and he's still getting triple doubles.
Like I'm like he getting triple doubles in a bad game, like 19, 15, and
13. He playing bad, and he's still
that's scary.
like getting 25, 12, and 13.
That's scary, bro.
Yeah.
The way he puts up numbers and watching his game, because you don't get to watch him as much when he was in Dallas. We just get to watch him when he came here, but getting to watch him in a bigger sample size, bro. This dude, one, is not relying on athleticism for his game.
No, he don't.
He don't rely on athleticism, and he chooses the pace of the game. He makes his own pace, and dude's pace, like he the fastest slow dude I ever seen in my life.
Yeah, and you look up and he got 4 steals.
Yeah, it's like, bro, how are they not stopping him? And you look like he's just going so slow. And he know where he want to get to, a spot, and you still can't stop him. Like I think that's a skill.
I think what we have seen though is the dilemma teams have. Like let's go to our nemesis, Denver. I was wondering how Denver was going to play us because normally when we played Denver, they put Aaron Gordon on LeBron. When Denver played Dallas, they put Aaron Gordon on Luka.
Yeah.
So I was wondering how they were going to do that, and you saw the dilemma that they were having because
ain't no two Aaron.
Yeah, because they put what's him called Christian Braun on Luka, and that was an issue for them.
Yep.
They tried to use Westbrook. That was an issue, and it was because what Luka does, similar to LeBron, which they both are really good at, is hunting the matchup that they want.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so that's to me, that's been a dilemma of teams. And I think that's going to be really interesting going down the stretch to see how teams try to do it. Because we seeing teams double off of LeBron leave LeBron wide open. We see teams leave Luka open to go double LeBron. So you really see, and then Austin Reeves is like, well, I got about the third, fourth best defender on the. So he
and he over there cooking, looking like and one.
Yeah,
on
Austin Reeves over there cooking.
He over there looking like Skip to Malou on people.
So it's interesting to just see how teams are trying to figure it out. And Luka been a Clipper killer for ages, so it's like he wake up and have 30 on the Clippers. So, but it's interesting to see the teams try to figure them out because they both, even Austin Reeves is starting to hunt the matchup that he wants.
Yeah.
So we got three people that's hunting, matchups, and you saw last night, he had Zubac. He got Zubac on back-to-back possession, step back three, and so it's that's the thing that's been kind of like really intriguing. And then you just got to give props to JJ with how he's coaching them on defense. The defense is trying. It kind of reminds me of the Showtime Lakers. Cause I don't know, people remember Showtime Lakers was a very good defensive team.
Absolutely.
And Magic couldn't play no defense.
Yep.
But Magic was a good team defender. They play good team defense, and that's what you're saying. And like we said, Luka is probably at 65-70%, and haven't even figured out our plays or anything. Right now we just win the pure on talent.
Yeah, and like winning on pure talent. Also, I think some of the things that I see, and tell me if you agree or disagree. I think LeBron and Luka are really still trying to figure out their two-man game and what that's gonna look like, which is gonna be scary once they figure it out. You know what I mean?
I think that's why Luka mentioned about him playing more off the ball, because once he figured that out, it's gonna be deadly because they're gonna be interchangeable.
Yeah, that, and I think if I have one knock, and I know this is attributed to them trying to learn each other and all that. If I had one knock, I think at times this whole team is a little bit too unselfish with the basketball.
Yeah.
There's times when like you should have laid that up. There's times like you should have took that shot and then making another pass and it either turns into a turnover or a bad shot because the team has been a little too unselfish. But like I said, I attribute that to them adjusting, trying to figure out everybody's roles, getting to know each other. You know what I mean? Terrell said most of your great offenses can't sit in that chair and guard people. Yeah. But I think to me, that's my only knock is sometimes I feel like they pass a little too much, which is a good problem to have. And like I said, I attribute that to them trying to figure out each other and trying to make sure everybody's involved. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think that's why LeBron has to make it a point to tell Luka, you be you. Because he was the main one overpassing. Like he was passing up shots like, nah, those are shots you take. You're in the Lakers because we want you to be Luka. And so and sometimes like, when you have a good passer like that, it becomes contagious. Everybody wanna now start throwing no looks.
Yeah,
kicking it out
behind the back stuff from the 3-point
everybody
line.
Start throwing. It's just everybody and JJ be snatching fools. he be snatching them, but no, it's you can definitely see where the team is going with the. It seems like Jordan Goodwin is
dog.
Has done a great job of taking Max Christie minutes.
Yeah.
We needed that, and then Big Debo, Jameson,
shoulders. I'll call him shoulders. Shoulders Jameson.
Hey, somebody said I seen dude hip toss, backslap, and mush somebody all in one possession. The Indiana game.
Yep, the Indiana game. We threw dude out of bounds.
Yeah.
Then hip toss us and smack the last dude.
Yeah, I mean, so it.
But what I always say about championship teams, Quincy,
they all need that one that one dude.
You need that one dude who a little off.
Yeah.
Every championship team need one dude who a little off his rocker. We need a little bit of crazy.
Yeah.
Daniel said Luka actually plays very similar to LeBron. He's an unathletic LeBron. He also is not as efficient to score. Well, you know what? I say he's a short Jokic. His game is like the Joker. He's short. He play like you know where they going, you know what they doing, you know what shot they taking, and it's unathletic and ugly, and you can't stop it.
Well, Gilbert Arenas made that comparison because he was saying now the Lakers have somebody that could cancel out Jokic contribution.
Yeah.
Because he's saying, okay, he said AD used to match like Jokic would have 35. AD would match him with 40.
Yeah.
AD got 12 rebounds. Jokic would have 15 rebounds, but then Jokic dropped 15 assists.
Yeah. And that's the difference.
Would you add up those assists, the 3-pointers, the 2-pointers, that's probably about an extra 40 points.
Yeah.
He didn't contribute. He said now the Lakers got somebody that could, he could give you 30, 15, and 15 himself.
Yeah.
So now you just making sure Michael Porter Jr. don't get 22 and all those people. I think as far as his efficiency, like this is preseason now.
Yeah,
he's still his body.
Playing his way back in the shape.
Yeah, if you look at his shots, all of them short.
And I heard this also the longest he's been out for injury too. So this is a wholly different. Not only is he coming to a whole new team, new system, he's also coming off the longest he's ever been away from the game as a professional. So I think that had to give him a little grace for that as well.
Yeah, but hey, when we needed the buckets to separate ourselves from the Clippers,
he was giving
back-to-back threes.
Let me ask you something. Was it just me, or do the Clippers look like not good, bro?
It's Kawhi not the same anymore.
Right, because like his lift, them shots that Kawhi was money, they not there, bro.
It's Kawhi. Kawhi
and
not the
and
same
I think
anymore.
if Kawhi not the same, I don't give a damn how good Norman Powell is. That's not having Kawhi as your number one. I don't think that team goes far with Norman Powell as their number one.
Yeah, no. Kawhi Leonard averaging 16, 17 points ain't gonna cut it.
Is Cam Reddish in the doghouse, Q?
Nah, I just think there's no minutes. I mean, you let the to me the minutes he should have been going after was Goodwin, and then that trade, Derek Finney-Smith, man, that dude is like a plus 70 or something since he came to the Lakers. Like, he's one of my favorite players on the team now.
Yeah,
because although he don't fill up the box scores, but you can just see his effort. He changes shots. He may cause a turnover and let somebody else get the steal. I just Derek Finney-Smith and then Goodwin kid then came in and then they hit shots.
Yeah,
that was our issue with Cam. Cam played good defense,
but he couldn't hit the side of a barnyard.
Yeah, he can't hit shots. I think Derek Finney-Smith, one of the rare people who actually come to the Lakers, he actually shooting better than he was. He's shooting like 40% from three.
Yeah, because he getting super wide open. Any word on AR's injury status? I don't know.
They say he day to day.
Yeah, like I said last I checked.
Yeah,
even during the game yesterday, they were saying he was day to day.
Yeah, the MRI came back negative, nothing serious. He'll be day to day. Yeah, so
DFS is a demon, but also DFS and Vando on the court together is underrated. I don't think people paying attention to how treacherous those two are on the court, and it's so crazy because watching the game, it's hard to tell which one is which. While they, you know what I'm saying, while they on the court, and
then Gabe Vincent and Goodwin are headaches too. Like, but Vando and Finney-Smith are like they getting people frustrated. The folks fight them. It's like they go out there and the dogs are loose. I mean, Vando had James Harden, and that's the thing. When you have
James Harden didn't look good either.
Vando had his ass in jail.
James Harden was not. James Harden will pull up that dumb three on your ass in a minute.
Yeah, Yeah,
and he'll
what?
drive into the like James Harden, like the Clippers overall yesterday. I said, "Oh, this looked like it's the end of that run for that
Oh
team."
yeah, yeah, because Kawhi ain't Kawhi no more.
Yeah,
He's still a respectable player, but Kawhi would put up 30, 12 for 16,
yeah,
4 misses.
yep.
And
Like
then,
efficient, one of the most efficient players in the league.
efficient, and then his defense.
Yeah, and now he can't move. Like the defense wasn't
Yeah,
locking nothing down yesterday.
yeah. No,
Yeah,
healthy could.
I was shocked because we know the Clippers always get up for the Lakers, no matter what, no matter who's in the Clipper uniform. And yesterday, I was just like, "Hey, man, it looked like they losing that fire, and it
Well,
looked like this. They just look lethargic. They just look like they wasn't executing well. They didn't look crisp on the plays they were running. I was like, damn, like they almost to me." They look like kind of a shell of themselves. I know the Clipper fan, like, well, they missing Norman Powell. I'm like, I get that. But if you depend on Norman Powell to be that guy, I think you have bigger problems.
and I'd like to start taking that matchup more serious. I think we done
Yeah,
beat them 5 out the last 7 games. At first, Lakers was all right. We playing the Clippers, and the Clippers was playing us like it was the NBA Finals.
yeah,
And
yeah,
then people started talking about it, start making more like, yeah, this y'all work against the Clippers over the past 5 years. It seemed like after that, the Lakers started actually getting up for that matchup.
yeah. So we've had one of the best records since the All-Star break. Since the trade with Anthony Davis, we have been top 1 to 3 defense the entire time.
Actually, since the D'Lo trade.
Oh yeah, since the D'Lo trade. Let me ask you this, Quincy. Do you think this is fool's gold, or do you think we found our identity? Because I know we depend, like you said earlier, we depended on Anthony Davis so much to, cover those mistakes in the back. But I think now the team is very, very aware that there's no AD back there. So I feel like now our perimeter defense is nasty work. So
Yeah.
do you think these guys have kind of found their stride and their identity? And second part of the question, do you see that bounce in LeBron when LeBron feels like he have a team that can actually win? Because he plays different. LeBron
Yeah.
plays different when he think he have a team that can actually win. Not just go to the playoffs. When LeBron think he has a team that can win, he plays with a different bounce. So 2-part question. Do you think we found our identity? And do you think LeBron is playing with that bounce because he thinks he can actually win it this year?
Yeah, I definitely think we found our identity. Like I said, I think that the Finney Smith trade, it seemed like I didn't think his impact would be so much what it is. And then we knew what Bando
Yeah.
does for our team. And so when you have both of them, and then you throw in a guy like a Jordan Goodwin, who is kind of like in that he's just a shorter version of those two.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Gabe Vincent is a solid defender. I think I think it has to become contagious to guys where like LeBron is like, okay, now I gotta go harder on defense. And like I said, even Luka jumping in the pass lanes but also, man, you gotta give it to JJ. JJ has found a way because the Clippers tried to, get Luka on that island a couple of times. But
Yeah.
the way how the defense is set up and guys rotating and the system that they have created, like he have created to where like it's just not our defense not based on one player. It's really like a just good team defense.
Yeah, and like you said, like Gabe Vincent coming off the bench and Goodwin. Now you have defense coming off the bench, so it ain't no rest, it ain't no break, it ain't no okay, we can take advantage because da is on the bench. You know what I mean? Like you got defensive lineups down there through the whole game, and even Rui's defense actually has stepped up since the trade.
Yeah. I mean, the
AR was
whole
getting cooked beginning of the season. He ain't getting cooked like that. I ain't saying he all defense or nothing like that, but AR was getting straight turnstile in the beginning of the season, and it's not that anymore.
Yeah. Their defensive effort and the schemes, like that Denver game with Jokic only getting
And
seven
the New York
shots.
game and the next game against
Yeah.
Cat.
And Jokic getting 7 shots is crazy.
And those were the games we were worried about, right? With genuine big men.
Yeah.
What's name got off a little bit yesterday.
Zubac.
Zubac got off a little bit.
But if you kind of see what JJ is doing, he got the main guys are not getting off, but other people are getting off.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, okay, we're gonna live with Westbrook taking 17 shots.
Right.
But Luka only getting 7. I mean, not Luka, Jokic only getting 7.
Jokic, yeah.
Okay. A Zubac 27 is different than a James Harden or Kawhi 27. And so the way how he has kind of hit our defense, we got the people who we want to shoot shots shooting shots.
Right. And you can live with that.
And then it kind of, I mean, I'm not saying they're the Bulls, but I'm saying that the Bulls was able to get away with Luke Longley, Bill Winnington, and Will Purdue because they had good perimeter defensive schemes.
Yep.
They had Ron Harper, had Jordan, of course, Pippen. You had Randy Brown. You had all these pesky perimeter defenders to where like your center just needs to just be 7 feet. Rebound, defend the basket, hard fouls. And so if you can just get solid perimeter,
we playing much more physical.
Oh yeah,
because we weren't playing physical like this at the beginning of the season. We playing very physical when you get on inside. I think we one of the top teams that's stopping people from shooting in the paint. Actually,
yeah, and like I said, Jackson Hayes, his effort, and then
and sometimes they be picking on Jackson Hayes, man. Some of them fouls they call on Jackson Hayes, man. It be ticky-tacky. It'd be good defense. I think they be picking on him sometimes. I'm like, some of them fouls have been really good defense. And that Clippers game yesterday, I felt like they was trying to get the Clippers the game with them weird-ass challenges.
The refs was pretty bad yesterday.
I was like, wait, hand part of the ball so he could slap the shit. So that should have been a foul then.
He smacked the hell out of LeBron.
Then LeBron gets smacked across the face and knocked across his arm.
He said, hey, it's a marginal contact. He slapped the shit out of LeBron.
Somebody said, I think it was Stu Lance. I need to go look up the definition of marginal. Marginal. Terrell said that defense in Denver was a masterclass. It really was.
Yeah.
And Daniel Burnett said there aren't a lot of bigs that can punish us because of the lack of size. My concern is giving up offensive rebound. But we've actually been doing decent against teams that do well with offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
Daniel, like that's the thing.
That's why I was really what team that really concerns me.
Who?
That's Dallas healthy.
Oh, Dallas healthy is going to be a problem.
Dallas
that team with AD and the other centers, Gafford and them back with
because they could really send a lot of size to the glass and
that's a scary
rebounds
game. And they over there playing hard for J Kidd.
Yeah. So Dallas really
they got some good coaching too.
But I think what we would do against Dallas, because like you can't search out AD like you would do a Jokic, because AD actually played pretty good perimeter defense.
Yeah, he did damn good perimeter defense.
Yeah, so it would have to be taking advantage of whoever they decide to put PJ Brown. I mean, not PJ Brown, PJ Washington.
Yeah, PJ Washington. Yeah,
put PJ Washington on and
that
make
team
them
don't have a lot of weaknesses either, though.
And make them downsize, because as of now, you can't. I mean, well, you would put Rui on AD,
right? That'd be barbecue chicken too.
Yeah.
For AD.
But then,
even though Rui has been doing well against the big guys,
yeah, because Rui's strong as hell. It's his perimeter defense, so that's why he actually do better.
Yeah.
But you know, when we get there, we'll get there. But overall, you know, I actually feel like we have a coach that can figure it out.
Let me ask you, what do you think? What do you think you've seen? What have you seen in this 5-game winning streak that makes you feel like, oh, this is the real deal? Like the Lakers are the real deal right now. What have you seen in this 5-game winning streak to make you feel like, you know, this ain't a what's the word? This ain't a fluke. What have you seen in this streak, and what gives you encouragement of what's to come for the Lakers?
Because we really haven't played outside the Denver game. I don't think we played our best ball, and we're winning.
Yeah,
and that kind of reminded me back when we did win championships. When we would win those games, and he's like, Kobe belt us out. We saw, but you know, Kobe was belting us out. But we knew once we got peak Lakers that it was going to be a problem. And it's like, you know, we have a good solid game from Kobe. Powell might go off a little bit. But for the most part, we didn't really look solid. But we was on a 6-7 game win streak.
Yeah.
So the fact that, you know, Luka is really not him yet.
And we're still winning games.
We're
against quality teams.
Against quality. Austin Reeves go down. We bring in another guy that step up. Like we didn't lost 2 starters.
And that's what I said. We beat the Clippers yesterday without AR and Rui, which is big because they are like a big part of our starting lineup too. Not like they just, you know what I mean? Like they've been a big part of rotation. So losing them, and even though it kind of got close in the end, I never felt like the game was gonna be lost. You know what I mean? Like yesterday, I felt like we got this game. Because some games, if you feel like in the end, like, oh, this one's gonna be a little dicey. I never felt like the Clippers was just gonna assert themselves.
Yeah, I feel like outside the Denver game, we played okay. But a lot of these games we were losing. Like last night game, we would have lost last year.
Yeah. Last year we would have lost this game. The Clipper game, we would have gave it up.
Yeah.
The Clipper game, what was another game? There was another game, and I said these games we would lose last season in the fourth quarter. It was like I think it was the last. Who we played before the Clippers?
Minnesota.
Yeah. I was like those. Anthony Edwards, did he get ejected in the first quarter?
No, third.
Quarter. Yeah. So even with that game, like, you know, I felt like we had that that game in hand, and we was doing a pretty good job on Anthony Edwards. You know what I mean?
But we're not shooting good. Like I think we shot like 41% from the field or something like that. So the fact that we're winning and we're really tell you the truth, it really been our defense. The defense, I think they didn't held over the past 5 games, they didn't held their opponents 102 or fewer points.
And I don't think I've seen LeBron get this much resistance-free layups in a long time.
Yeah.
Because of the attention that Luka draws.
Exactly.
You get a lot of times where you just see LeBron going downhill. You know, hey, Daniel, I agree. He said our bench has been much better. Because, you know, for the first – Daniel Burnett. You know, for the first half of our season, our bench – we had games where the bench gives like 6 points.
Well, that's the Goon squad now.
Yeah, like you said, that Dorian Finney-Smith changed the complexion of our whole bench.
Yeah,
changed the
complexion of Vando coming back.
Vando, yeah. Who? Yeah, we saw Goodwin is a dog, bro.
Yeah,
and even Debo. Debo gave us some good minutes last night, man.
Yeah, he was a plus 19.
What did he get? Hey, if some of the fouls, I'm like, bro, you didn't even have to do that foul right there.
Hey, you gonna feel that dude.
He was playing that old man ball. Remember, what was that movie? the old basketball players, the first black basketball team. He looked like them players.
Yeah, he's playing that prison ball.
Yeah, it was a foul at the end of the game. I'm like, bro, we didn't. He just threw the nigga like it was a rebound.
But you know what I realized about him? Watch when he said a pick. No fools be scared to run into his pick because he blew somebody up one game. I'm like, damn, dog.
That
That's
dude
why
is all shoulders, man. That dude, he buff. He like
Yeah.
you say, he play pretty. He like I say he like one of them. Remember when you used to play basketball in high school and a football player come and run with y'all,
Yeah.
be knocking people over, hurting people. He play like that.
Yeah. He but no, but he's a young, he only 23.
Daniel, the Lakers player development has been on point. Speaking of which, I don't know if y'all see, but Bronny been killing in the G League.
Yeah.
I ain't heard nobody talking about it.
Him and I thought it was a good matchup for him. He went against
Him and,
Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
Isaiah gave him 30, but I thought that was a good experience for Bronny.
Yeah, a good NBA type.
Yes, it's a former All-Star that can give you buckets. It was a good experience. Oh yeah, the development squad is there. That's like we had.
Goodwin, it seemed like Goodwin came out of nowhere, bro. Out of all the players on the South Bay,
but I remember him on Memphis because him and Jemison. Because I thought Jemison was gonna hurt AD.
Oh, Jemison was on Memphis too.
Yeah, I remember one guy was like, he gonna hurt AD. Like this dude is wild. Dog is wild. and man, I'll show you. It was one game where Goodwin had 19 rebounds. He had like 8 points and 19 rebounds one game as a guard.
That's crazy.
He remind me of like a bigger Patrick Beverly.
Yeah. Yeah.
When Patrick Beverly was at his,
when he was annoying everybody, when he was just there all the time,
involved in every play, got all the 50-50 balls.
No, I feel like dude got that dog in him, and he gonna give you some big plays. And JJ Redick just said he feels like he's gonna stay in the rotation, so that means somebody got to get waived soon. Yeah, I think either Cam Reddish or Shake Milton is probably gonna get waived.
They could. I mean, we signed Alex Lynn.
Yeah, Lynn ain't been doing nothing, huh?
No, Big Dog.
Do you think they saving Lynn for like the times we play big players? Like somebody said, put Lynn on Anthony Davis if he's in, even though he ain't gonna stop him, but it's a little more resistance.
Just to have that option in your back pocket that you got somebody 7 feet, 255, 260 over there.
Yeah,
it's good to have that option
because I thought he was gonna cut a lot more Jackson Hayes minutes, but Jackson Hayes been playing some good ball, man.
Well, because Jackson Hayes could actually do what Lively does, except Jackson Hayes don't shoot threes. But as far as catch lobs, block shots,
he the best. He a damn good lob threat. That's why I was wondering why people acting like he wasn't a lob threat. They're like Luka need a lob threat. I'm like, that's literally what Jackson Hayes is.
Yeah. I mean, he's having his best. I would say his best month as a pro.
Yeah.
And no coincidence, you got Luka, LeBron, and AR both.
And AR really coming into his own, dog. Like the confidence of AR shot right now is like.
Yeah, we're gonna have to pay him this summer.
Yeah.
We ain't getting away with that 12 million number. We're gonna have to pay him.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to pay him what we was gonna pay him anyway.
Yeah.
When everybody's like, he ain't no $80, $90 million player.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is. You have to pay that dude.
Like when I start seeing him taking the ball with Luka and LeBron on the court, like, nah, bitch, I'm shooting this.
Hey, he be cooking niggas. I know they be wanting to punch his ass.
Cut that little dribble. He do that little stutter crossover dribble, step back.
Try to get that foul.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah.
Dog connect, but you can tell it affected him coming back.
Oh yeah, he ain't been right since the trade, man.
He did pretty good yesterday though.
Yeah, he did.
I was happy. I was happy to because since that schedule is trash, I don't see them cutting nobody no time soon because we're gonna need all the bodies. Then we're gonna have 3 back-to-backs within 1 week. And both of the back-to-backs, we got 2 back-to-backs, both involve Milwaukee and Denver.
Yeah. Yeah, they trying to kill us.
Yeah, that's like they burnt out for that.
Yeah, Daniel, I think Pelinka got to get some props for like how he sneakily put this squad together.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It went from looking like it was going to be another, play-in team to literally like I think we one game out of second and third now.
Yeah.
One game out of second and third place.
It was a half game behind.
Half game behind Memphis now.
Well, we all got the same losses. I go by the loss column.
Yeah.
We all got 21 losses. Denver, Memphis, and Lakers.
Yeah, and I think they said we got the tiebreaker right now with Memphis. I don't know if we got a tiebreaker with Denver, but
no, we play them 3 more times. So I don't know, 2 more times.
2 more times. Okay, yeah.
We got them in Denver, and then they come to LA.
Yeah, like man, like I said, watching Luka at 60% is scary.
Yeah,
because if this is what we getting, the team turns into with him at 60. Because I'm like, I still haven't seen Dallas Luka yet.
No,
we ain't seen Dallas Luka where he just killing, the whole game. Who? Yeah. So I think we on to something, bro.
Yeah.
If we get to that second spot and we got a lot of home court, I think you're gonna be hard pressed to beat this team 7 games.
Yeah, and that's how tough it's. You can't
21 and 22 and 7 at home.
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, that's how I tell people. I think we got the 3rd best home record behind Boston and Cleveland.
Yeah,
and out west you can't really dodge competition. You're gonna get a hard first round, so you might as well just try to get home court advantage.
Yep.
And I think the key for the Lakers is something we haven't had in a minute because we have to play in is LeBron getting that week off after the last game of the season.
Yeah.
So you remember the play-in, you don't get a week off.
That whole week and then play right. And remember, the last couple of times we went to the play-in, we was playing great ball, but everybody ran out of gas by the time we got to the finals. Like, even if you play great ball to get into the play-in by the Western Conference Finals, you didn't expend everything. And also, we didn't have a Luka to take any pressure off of LeBron. Because like LeBron now, it's like
I don't know that was gonna work. It's working beautifully.
Even though he playing a lot of even though he's playing kind of a lot of minutes, he's not looking tired out there. He's not looking burnt out in the 4th. But Luka was hurting yesterday in the 4th. He was tired, dog.
Oh yeah.
You know when you grab your chest right here when you playing ball, you hurting. But like you said, once you get in playing shape, hey, Dan, I want to address this. Dan said the Lakers have flat out gave away 3 or 4 games this year. We could have easily have 18 losses. The crazy thing, Daniel, is I think we haven't, because like I felt like last year we used to have a bunch of really bad losses. I don't think we had a lot of bad losses.
No, but that Philly without Embiid and Paul George, the Utah and Charlotte game.
Yep.
We'll have 18 losses. I'm sure we got some before all this, and
I feel like the Charlotte game was a bad loss. I don't feel like the Utah game was a bad loss, only because we had beat their ass so bad. I knew they was gonna come back and hoop. The next game, I was like, we're not gonna beat them because we beat them so bad. I'm like, they're gonna come back and just a sense of pride, and the games were that close together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that Orlando game pissed me off.
Oh yeah, Orlando game. I knew it was, but you know what? Because I would have said both the Detroit games, but Detroit the fucking 5th seed out east. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, no, they
Detroit actually a good team, so I won't even count that one no more.
Yeah.
But them
all we had to do was seal the game after. Yeah, we definitely gave that Orlando game away. We didn't want that one. We didn't want that one at all.
Who else somebody missed from free throws? Didn't Rui miss free throws against Charlotte?
That was Charlotte. Charlotte game. Rui missed 2 free throws that would have basically sealed the deal.
Yeah.
And that Charlotte game too was weird, man, because Charlotte was hitting shots they don't never hit.
Yeah. And the thing why they didn't shoot good. I think they shot like 36% from the field, and we still lost. We was tricking that game. Yeah. Everybody's still on vacation. You know I want to talk about?
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about LeBron's comment.
Said LeBron what?
LeBron's comment.
About?
Not wanting to be like
the face of the league?
Yeah, the face of the league. And because most of the NBA media just shit on players now. And of course, I knew Stephen A, hit dogs holler.
Yeah. Stephen A was pissed.
Hit dogs holler, dog. And he's right. But I'm gonna speak on it because I'm gonna go a little bit back before LeBron, and I'm about to say this, and a lot of people might get mad. I think Jordan fans in the media started that.
I agree.
And this is why. Before social media, and Gilbert Arenas said the best, being compared the next Jordan is the worst thing you can do to a player. Because we saw them find every single way to discredit Kobe's accomplishments.
Every way.
Every single. I remember first it was he got to win 6 rings. Then first it was he got to win championships.
Then we got to win without Shaq.
Then it went he got to win without Shaq. Then it went well. He's selfish. It became like the narrative constantly changed to the point. I remember watching the show called The Sports Reporters. It used to come on Sunday mornings, and this was before First Take and all that really went on. And Kobe was, I think, it probably was the 06-07 season. And I remember dudes on there was like, I don't care if Kobe Bryant averaged 100 points. He would never be Michael Jeffrey Jordan. You know, they say his whole name. He would never be Michael Jeffrey Jordan. And so then what they did was they start to weaponize players to discredit Kobe, starting with LeBron James. This is why what a lot of you people don't realize, a lot of y'all Laker fans hate LeBron because the media have weaponized LeBron against Kobe during like Kobe's peak year when we felt like Kobe should have got those props. Yeah. That's why you look up Kobe only got 1 MVP.
And
Steve Nash
Kobe should have 1 MVP.
Yeah. Because there was one game, just aged the game. I remember the Lakers playing the Supersonics. Kobe went like from like 8 for 28 from the field. LeBron Cleveland team, he went like kind of the same thing. He didn't have an official game. He was like 7 for 25. The narrative with LeBron was, his teammates let him down. Uh-huh. The narrative with Kobe is he needs to make his teammates better. And this was the Smush Parker, Kwame Brown, Chris Mills swap.
Yeah.
And the media will weaponize players against another player to discredit a player because the whole thing is nobody's going to be like Michael Jordan. So then it was like, wait, Kobe Bryant not even better than LeBron James.
Right.
So then what happened was Kobe goes ahead and went without Shaq. When Kobe went without Shaq, now they got to move away from him, and then the negative, came on LeBron James.
Yeah.
But all this is done in the name of nobody's going to be the next Michael Jordan.
Yeah. And, I know a lot of people going to say, oh, LeBron's soft and this and that because these new players are soft. But I want to say, as much as I think a lot of these new players are soft, I agree with LeBron. And me and you talked about this, Quincy, even before this situation. There were times when the Lakers had not had a game the night before or lost, wasn't even a good team at the time. And every show, Skip Bayless show, the show with the dude, Nick Wright, every show is opening up talking about LeBron.
Yeah. Dude, for Stephen A. Smith, that act like he was so offended, where he sat across from Skip Bayless for 10 years and all Skip did was shit on LeBron.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, Skip made a whole business. Like, Skip literally made a business out of hating on LeBron.
Hating on LeBron.
He literally made it. And that's why I was like, bro, we didn't even play last night. And this is why LeBron will never be Michael James Jordan.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, we didn't play last night. Like, what are you?
And it's crazy because for a lot that show, because before, Kobe had to deal with the Best Damn Sports Show. I don't know a lot of people remember.
I remember the Best Damn Sports Show.
Stephen A.
Charlie Rose,
John
Rose,
Sally.
John
Because
Sally.
John Sally was the only person that would defend Kobe on that show.
Yep.
Then Stephen A. went. He went back. He went to ESPN and he got on First Take with Skip. And the only thing they ever did was come up with reasons why the next player is not going to be Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
That's all it has been since Jordan retired. Why this player is not going to be Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
So now you have people who and like I said, so now it became a war between this fan base because, like I said, they weaponized LeBron against Kobe to discredit Kobe to say, well, he can't be Michael Jordan because he's not even better than LeBron.
Yeah.
And then they shitted on, and then you remember when they had asked LeBron, who's the best player in the league in 2009? He said Kobe. They shitted, Michael Jordan would have never said that.
Yeah.
Then LeBron come out and say, well, I'm the GOAT. Well, he going around saying he's the GOAT now. Dude, I'm like, come on. Y'all got mad at him for saying Kobe was the best player in the league at a time that was weaponizing him against Kobe. So then he come back years later and said, well, I believe I'm the GOAT. Now, y'all criticize him for that.
Yeah.
and it's like like I said, so all those shows, like if you notice, First Take started it, and then all the other shows became copycats off of First Take. Every conversation just shitting on players, while player, and Gilbert Arenas said it. He was like, well, because Stephen A. was like, back in the 80s, Jordan struggled too. And Gilbert Arenas was shit. Well, how y'all talk about it, Jordan's career started in 91.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and also, what I liked about what Gilbert said, he said, y'all was praising Jordan while he was getting his accolades.
Yes.
So he said, but now y'all comparing all these kids to somebody who already had their entire career and got 6 rings. He said, but y'all said Jordan was the GOAT before he had 6 rings, so it ain't that.
Well, I'm old enough to remember when the talk was, could Michael Jordan be the winner that Magic Johnson and Larry Bird was?
Yep.
They didn't shit on him. The shit on him came in a barbershop. That's where the debate of shitting on the player came in a barbershop. But on TV, it was like, could he be the winner that Magic, Larry Bird, and Dr. J was? Because I don't know if y'all remember, that's who Jordan was compared to. Go look it up. My dad had the Sports Illustrated with Michael Jordan on a doctor outfit, and it was like, is he the next Dr. J?
Yep.
So that's how it was. Now it's just become, okay, this guy's the best player. Well, he ain't this person. I mean, we can go. Hell,
you can go to football. You can even go to football with how they were talking about, like, Patrick Mahomes, probably one of the winningest quarterback. This nigga lose a Super Bowl, and they like, is this it?
Yeah.
How can he
could never be Tom Brady?
He'll never be. I'm like, wait, hold on.
That's all they do.
Like, hold on. Or even Jalen Hurts. Remember, they like, he not a legit quarterback. Or like it ain't just. I don't think it's. But like I said, I think the beginning of that was Skip Bayless making it a business to shit on LeBron. Like, he literally was like opening the show with something incendiary to try to get everybody hyped up to say some wild shit.
Because it's the one thing that Kobe missed. Because Kobe started to win again right when social media took off.
Yep.
Right. And so to be shitted on in the social media era, man, dude, I could go log. If I go on my Twitter right now, the first fucking free post is gonna be LaFraud, people named LaFraud James and all type of shit. Just bullshit. You know, and you know what's crazy with LeBron, and I tried to explain this to a guy. I said, look, LeBron is more like a Shaq. LeBron cares about how people feel about him.
Yeah.
I said, Kobe, I said, we didn't know about Jordan goes like because Stephen A was like, oh, the gambling, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but y'all wasn't telling us he was slapping the shit out of Steve Kerr.
Yeah.
Nobody was reporting that.
Yeah.
Said, now, and then it was hush-hush while Horace Grant left. Because remember, you know, people kept that on the low because Horace Grant left because he felt Jordan was abusive.
Yeah, they protected Jordan.
They protected Jordan. So don't try to make it seem like because hell, our Kobe was like, I just want my dude to nigga just come in shape.
Yeah.
And y'all made him like the worst teammate of all times.
Yeah.
Well, if you're not gonna be in shape, then hell, I ain't passing you the ball because you out of shape.
Yeah.
But now history, oh well, you know, Kobe was one, the Mamba mentality, blah blah blah. But at the time, dude, y'all was killing that dude.
Killing him after that.
And watch it, they finna do the same thing to LeBron. I mean, and then what I tried to explain, they was like, well, he chose the easy way with the super team. Let's talk about that. I said, when the last time a top free agent went to any East Central team? That's Detroit, Indiana, Cleveland, and Chicago. When the last time a top free agent went to any of those teams? Dog, was nobody going to Cleveland?
Yeah.
Let's keep it real. And then because LeBron was there, Cleveland was never going to be bad enough to be a lottery team.
Right.
But because there's always this comparison of, oh, well, he's never going to be this player. Hell, I was like, oh, well, maybe I'm going to have to leave to go win the chip.
Right.
Because, like I said, no free agents go to that division.
Well, you know, like Daniel, thanks for this comment. He said it's narrative that drives that, you know, that who drives the bus, you know, that gives juice to it. Like Barkley talking about he ain't the bus driver, he ain't got the keys, or it's no longer about the game analysis. It's just about the story of who is the GOAT, you know, and you're not watching the people like Anthony Edwards, I think, is a damn good player, and I think he's on the rise. But like you said, to compare anybody to Jordan this early in their career, it's going to look like a failure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To compare anybody to Jordan, like at this moment, it's going. And then also, to your earlier point about Kobe, like literally, not Kobe and even Shaq not getting the unanimous MVP. Bro. You literally got writers who are just like, I don't like you.
Yeah. The biggest travesty is the biggest travesty in the NBA. Steve Nash got the same amount of MVPs as Kobe and Shaq combined.
Yeah.
You can't tell me there wasn't. That's why I don't argue MVPs.
Me neither.
If you notice, anytime we get into a debate about something, I don't bring up MVPs because when I saw that, and I actually saw somebody with an MVP vote say, I would never vote for Kobe because he would never be Michael Jordan. So you're not even basing your
vote on basketball.
Your vote on basketball.
And that's why, to me, and it's weird, people put more weight on the regular season MVP than the finals MVP. Me, I put more weight on the finals MVP because one, that's based on basketball, and that's based on the results of winning a championship. To me, that should hold more weight than a regular season MVP. Because people, he only had one MVP. I'm like, yeah, but he got two finals MVPs.
Yeah. And we could, you know, debate several of those MVP. He at least should have had three. Yeah. Tim Duncan got one of his MVPs. I'll say Nash got and Steve Nash got one of his MVPs.
Yeah.
But for NBA, like guys like Stephen A to come out, like they didn't push narratives. They push narratives. Like this whole, I mean, it just happened. This whole Luka is lazy now.
Yeah. Yeah. You ain't heard that one time while he was in Dallas.
Bro, Luka's top 2 player the past 5 years. All of a sudden, this dude get traded. He's 290. He's lazy. He smoked. He drank beer. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And the fact that folks don't really, you know, because somebody had asked me, they said, well, how you a Kobe fan and you like LeBron? I said, because Kobe liked LeBron and LeBron liked Kobe.
Yeah.
I said I go by how the two people actually interact
Yeah.
and got along in their relationship versus how, like, I can't stand what's his name, Nick Wright. Because Nick Wright constantly, he one of those people that disrespect Kobe in the name of LeBron.
Yeah.
But that's not going to make me hate LeBron. They're just going to make me not watch Nick Wright.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just don't watch those people. But like I said, everybody got their guy. You might be a Jordan guy, you might be a LeBron guy, a Magic guy, whoever your guy is. But I think folks don't realize how much the media has played a part of manipulating them to hate players. That if you just look on the back, I said, dude, I'm a Laker fan. Why would I not like LeBron?
Yeah.
LeBron could have went to any other team in the NBA.
Yep.
He chose my squad.
And talking about Luka too, Quincy. I'm glad Jalen Rose was on TV at the time because Jalen Rose said they don't want to pay Luka, so watch they're gonna start saying crazy shit about him instead of just saying we didn't want to pay him. He said because as a player that happened to me, they didn't want to pay me, so then when I get traded, they start leaking shit to the media that ain't true, saying Jaden is this. He said, so don't listen to none of that they saying. He said, because the bottom line is they just didn't want to pay him, and they're gonna try to justify it by tearing down his character. He was the only person on TV who said that, and I'm glad he said it. Hold on.
And to keep it 100 with you, the reason why Stephen A. Smith didn't like Kobe back in the day because Kobe didn't do interviews with him.
Yep, I remember. Hold on, plug in my computer.
And so that was the real reason. If you notice, Stephen A. Smith started to praise Kobe once Kobe started doing interviews with him. So these media guys, they get in their feelings, they hold personal vendettas because people don't won't have interviews with them, and then they push faulty narratives.
Bizarro Dame taking over here.
What's up, DeMont?
What's going on?
Nothing, man. Just talk about LeBron comment about not wanting to be the face, and then people in the media act like they did contribute to this negative.
Oh, the media is that you can't listen.
NBA, the negative talk about NBA players throughout. Like LeBron said, they constantly shit on players.
Oh yeah, nah, you can't trust the media. Like that's the last people you can trust, and then they wear to change like the weather, bro. Like media is the last people you should listen to when it comes to basketball and stuff. Like they don't know nothing. They just trying to get a story or trying to push some BS through or push a narrative that there's always something an ulterior motive too, especially when it comes to NBA. You never know what they're trying to do.
And I'm not saying that we should compare and contrast because that's what talking about sports is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like we kind of, but to every time somebody does something great, you back it up. And like I was telling Dave, I remember when Kobe won. First, it was like, well, Kobe got to win a championship before he be compared to Jordan. Okay, he won a championship. Well, now he got to win without Shaq. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's always something. And then he'll do it, and then they'll find another.
Well, then he got. Well, he didn't get the 6.
They'll change.
Jordan was undefeated. He was 6-0. It was like the goalposts constantly moved.
I mean, you got to think about it. Like me, I'm a true Laker fan, so I hated Jordan, but he's the greatest. Like I don't care what you say, Jordan is the greatest, and then it's everybody else after that. Like it's I don't even know how, like you say, they be overstepping Kobe.
Yeah.
Like that don't even make no sense.
Yeah,
Kobe but next to Jordan.
But the thing is that you don't have to shit on another player's accomplishments. Get these players they're fun. Look, I have no problem saying LeBron have the best post 35-year-old career than any NBA player.
He's still playing at a high level, no doubt. But that don't mean, I mean, so quite naturally, just like people, they could say, oh, he broke all these records. Of course, he's been playing longer. He's been on teams where he's been the man, where he had to score all these points. So of course he's gonna break all these records. Like it's a different landscape for him than it was for Kobe. Like people don't realize the little nuances, because people don't. At the end of the day, people don't be true basketball fans, so they just go by, like, sometimes they just follow the media or what they hear. But people who like us, we've been fans since Jordan, so we seen Jordan, we seen Kobe, we seen LeBron, we seen it all. We can literally say, like, with knowledge, and not just like we not speculating. We actually can say with knowledge how this was, and how this championship was, and how things were, how the league was, even how the difference of league, man. Like it's totally different from back when we played.
Well, because
came back then.
Because I don't. Did you see the LeBron statement?
Talking about not being face.
Yeah, because he said, he don't blame Anthony Edwards not wanting to be the face, and I thought it was interesting that the first thing Stephen A. did was prove his point. He didn't leave first take with Steph Curry scoring 56 points at age 36.
Right.
He led with LeBron comment, because his dog's house. Stephen A. and Skip contribute to this negative atmosphere of basketball.
Oh no, ain't no doubt about that.
And that's the point. I think LeBron was right, because no matter, and like I was telling Dame, I said they were using, when Kobe came along, they were weaponizing LeBron against Kobe.
Oh yeah.
And then when Kobe proved them wrong that he can win without Shaq, the negative light switched on over to LeBron.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you can't trust the media, man. They gonna change like you change your drawers, bro. Like, honestly, man, the media is like the last outlet that you should listen to. Like, especially being true basketball fans, like people who know, we know. Like, so they can't pull the wool over our eyes, but it's a lot of people that can, so they will.
Yeah,
and they'll push that same narrative just because that's what they heard on media, so they're gonna run with it without really knowing facts or really looking into it. I mean, it's just like this last election, same thing. Like, like people gonna go with what they hear, what was just the craziness out there. They'll run with it.
Yeah. So what you think about the new look Lakers so far since they made the trade?
Initially I was like, I don't know, but then it's proven to be otherwise. Like, it's coming together because quite naturally, being that LeBron and Luka need the ball in their hand, I was like, how's that gonna work? And then you got AR who need the ball, but it's working somehow, some way. It's working. So I think it's more so the fact, I think LeBron has learned how to take the backseat a little bit. And so it's not where he's like, okay, I need the ball every time.
Because he 40.
Yeah,
40.
Yeah. I mean, but that ain't make no difference to LeBron. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, he I mean, the only person he really got the ball from was Westbrook. Everybody else, he let Austin Reeves cook. When we had Rondo, he let Rondo run the show. But I'm not surprised, because he's been trying to get off the ball for the longest. It's just we never really.
He's never been that type of player where he wanted the ball, or even when it came to game-winning shot, he's never wanted the ball in his hand. He always would dish it off.
No.
Like, he's never had that eye of the tiger. He never had that Kobe killer eye. I mean, he can do it, and sometimes he did do it.
No, I mean, he could do it, but he preferred to facilitate.
He preferred not to,
in those situations. But I think when you have multiple high IQ basketball players, that they always gonna find a way to figure it out.
Oh yeah. And they doing their thing, man. Like, I was I was surprised. Like, most of all, even defensive wise, they playing a lot better defense than I thought they would play.
Well, when you know that Anthony Davis not back there to clean up your mistakes,
right?
it definitely helps. But also, I think because me and Dane was saying that he doesn't necessarily have to facilitate. LeBron don't necessarily have to. He can be off the ball and rest more, so he's going to give more effort on defense.
And he has been, bro. Like, even the last game, I was like, oh, he playing that old defense like he used to do when he was getting like some of them defensive, defensive teams. So I was like, Exactly. And I was like, I ain't never seen him. It's been a long time since I've seen him playing vigorous defense like that. I was like, okay. I said, and like you said, it's because he don't have to be so much on the other end of the ball. So, like I said, that's why it's working itself out. And once we get that middle presence, bro, we gonna be unstoppable.
Yeah, I don't think they need to go get like a big name. They go get somebody like Clint Capella this summer.
But that's the thing about it. The Lakers not. They always gonna go for name over necessity. That's the only thing I hate about the Lakers. They'll go for name over necessity. Like they'll have somebody out there that'll fit the bill. But and Mark Williams been balling. I don't know what happened or what the real story is, but he been balling. I mean, I know he ain't the best defensive player, but offensively, boy, he been killing.
I think they realized they gave up too much. I mean, he's a good player.
Yeah, I know they absolutely gave up a lot. Like
I was like,
and
damn.
even come in the future, like the picks. I'm like, yeah, I said not for that.
The picks in connect. That was a lot.
Connect, man. I hope he get his confidence back, man. You know, it's like it's almost like you get it's like you girl dump you and then take you back. You ain't gonna have the same confidence. Like you like
your confidence ain't the same.
Yeah, some confidence ain't the same. So
yeah, but he had a pretty good game last night.
Yeah, but just overall, like I haven't seen that killer that he would come in like and the same motivation that he used to have. I ain't been seeing that before last night, and even how he hitting them shots and taking it to the rack how he used to. I hadn't seen that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I think it's a matter of
he found out the NBA is a business. His first year, that's all.
Yeah, and that's what it is at the end of the day. Like it definitely ain't how it was back in the day. Like they ain't loyal to nobody. It was loyal. I think Kobe probably was the last loyal player and probably the last person that a company be loyal to. So I don't think we're gonna see that no more.
Yeah, nope. All right, what Dame at? Where you go?
He right here.
All right, I gotta go. I'm getting dirty looks.
He get dirty looks. All right, he about to sign it off. All right, come right up. Here's Dame.
All right, well, thank everybody for joining Worldwide Laker Talk. We don't want to get Quincy killed.
He said, thank everybody. We don't want to get Quincy killed.
So
she over here, mad dog.
Yeah, she probably hungry than a hostage by now.
Hungry as hell.
And ain't nothing worse than a hungry woman. Worldwide Laker Talk, we owe Jen a meal. But we gonna be back soon, man. Like I said, we just wanted to give me and Quincy a talk. We said let's give him a couple of games, some sample time to play before we came on and do a show. So this is the perfect time. We will see y'all soon. We got another run coming up. We got another run coming up, and after this run, we'll do another show. All right, Quincy, thanks again. Tell Jen we said sorry.
Dame said sorry.
And I owe her one.
He said he owe you one. He said he gonna shout out your name next time they do a concert.
All right, bro.
All right, take care.
Thanks everybody for watching. Later.
All right.
To the rim. It's about what doing it big or going home. I'm focused on my plan. In my mind in the zone. I wanna be one of the greatest that ever made it. One of the best that did it. Coming with it. Understand this is all I think about. All I